Today's English word is ferocity. Ferocity. Now, as you listen to the story, see if you can guess the meaning of the word ferocity. They were going on a road trip and they were super excited. You see, they were college friends and they were about to turn 40. So they said, hey, y'all, let's get together and go on a road trip across America. They were excited. So they packed up their bags, threw them in the car, and they headed out on their journey. Along their journey, they saw so many interesting things. They visited national parks and amazing locations and great restaurants, and everything was going well. That wasn't until they hit the state of Mississippi. You see, Mississippi is known to have quite a few tornadoes, but they weren't worried because they had checked the weather forecast. So they were driving and singing along and having a great time when all of a sudden they noticed that things seemed to get a little bit quiet. There was an eerie feeling and they weren't the only car on the road, but they could tell that other drivers were also feeling a little bit uncomfortable. And then all of a sudden, right in front of them, they could see the wind and clouds suddenly start to move. They saw it start to turn into a cyclone, and that's when they knew a tornado was forming. They couldn't go anywhere though. They were on this long road and they were literally driving straight into the tornado. They started to panic as the tornado started coming closer and closer to them, the funnel, the cyclone, and they were in shock by the ferocity of the tornado because they could see other buildings being tossed left and right. They could see trees being uprooted. The girls were nervous and they started to scream. They couldn't go anywhere. They had never experienced a tornado, and the ferocity of the tornado completely shocked them. But then they started to pray. They said, Lord, this tornado is bad and we don't know what to do. Their eyes were closed and they were praying. They said, God, please. The sound of the tornado was getting louder. And again, the ferocity of the tornado was causing them to be more afraid. And they said, God, save us. And all of a sudden, it got quiet. They opened their eyes and in front of them were clear skies. They looked in their rearview mirror and the tornado was now behind them. God had caused the tornado to jump over their car and saved their lives. It's a good story, huh? Now, do you know the meaning of the word ferocity? It just means savage cruelty. Think about the tornado in the story. It was lifting up buildings, lifting up trees. The ferocity of the tornado scared the girls. Makes sense, right? Now, let me break down the pronunciation of this word. You understand that it means savage cruelty, but the word again is ferocity. Ferocity. Now, it's not really difficult to pronounce this word, but I just want to go over the last portion of the word. City. City. Yes, you got it. City. City. Now, what I want you to understand is the first part of this word, city. You're going to be smiling, but I want you to focus on bringing your mouth up. Yeah, you heard me right. I want you to focus on bringing your mouth up, lifting your top lip up. Sit, sit. Excellent. Again, bringing your top lip up. And then after you bring it up, T. Then you'll go into the smile. Again, you're bringing your top lip up and then going into a smile for the TY or T sound. So for the CI, think about bringing your top lip up and then the TY, smiling. T. So city. Good. Again, city. Excellent. So the entire word after me is ferocity. Excellent. Again, ferocity. Great job. Last time, ferocity. Great job. Now you know how to pronounce the word and you understand the meaning. Let me give you an example sentence. Here's the example sentence. We were surprised by the ferocity of the storm. Again, we were surprised by the ferocity of the storm. Makes sense, right? Okay, try to use this word at least one time today, and I'll talk to you in the next lesson.